Scott, thanks for joining us. We exit the Carabao Cup in the first round. Firstly, let's get your take on this evening's performance.
Excuse me. Yeah, I thought we had a real good go at it. I thought we were excellent in moments of the game. Obviously, come across a team, that play obviously in a higher division than ourselves, and I thought we were good. I thought we probably lacked a bit of confidence. I think probably the last two results is a reason for that. We looked like we didn't have a lot of belief, certainly in the first half. And I said to the players at half time, look, I want you to play and enjoy it and try and play with a little bit more belief. We kind of didn't believe in how we pressed. We didn't really believe in how we played. And I felt that I saw it better in the second half. And I thought we had a right good go. And I think probably before the sending off, I think that maybe we go on and score another and we probably go to penalties. But obviously the sending off kills that. And listen, I'm proud of the players. I thought every one of them put a shift in tonight. It was hard work. I thought my players worked extremely hard. The subs who come on made an impact, which I'm pleased about. I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed the game. I thought we gave a good account of ourselves against obviously a championship side. I know they made some changes from what their team looked like on Saturday, but it was a strong team. When we looked at the team sheet, and I wanted that. I wanted there to be 4 or 5 players from their team on Saturday to play in this game. I wanted to test ourselves against a good team. So it was a good challenge for us. And we come short, for sure. We know that. But I thought we gave a good account of ourselves.
Yeah, I think it's easy to forget, isn't it? This isn't just, a league game. Obviously, we want to win, having, lost our first 2 games. But this is a team who have got, infinitely more resources than us. As you say, they did make changes. But the players they got at their disposal on the bench, they're still of a very high calibre, aren't they? So it's actually, as you say, a very solid performance in most parts.
It is, yeah. And we've got to take a lot of encouragement from that game tonight, which we will. We've got to use everything. And like I say, I'm proud of the players tonight. I thought we give them a good game. It wasn't an easy game for them. I thought we played our football. I thought we pressed well. Certainly in the second half, I thought it was better than the first. And there was moments when we caused them a lot of problems. And I'm proud of the players. And we're going to use that as a bit of energy moving forward into Saturday's game against Crewe.
Yeah, and as we see in these sort of cup fixtures, teams who make changes, their changes later in the game end up being perhaps their stronger players. And it was when they brought their stronger players on that we actually started, playing really well. And as you say, worked our way back into the game. And, without the sending off, perhaps we probably, do go on to get an equaliser. So it's good to see, obviously, our subs making that impact as well.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that before the sending off, I think we was the team looking likely to score another goal. And then that happens and then kind of like the game's dead sort of thing, But listen, I'm proud of the players tonight. I really am. I thought that every one of them worked extremely hard. They pressed well, and yeah, I'm proud of the team.
Yeah, obviously the challenge happened right in front of you. It is a massive turning point. We know, as we spoke about at Grimsby, you can't really mention it sort of too much. But did you have sort of any sort of opinions, having seen it? Have you had a chance to watch it back yet?
Yeah, I've watched it back. I think that, like I say, I spent 2 hours nearly on a Zoom call with the EFL, the FA. And we're not allowed to say anything negative about the referee, so I'll best not speak.
Yeah, and obviously, although it's a defeat, we do try and take positives. That was probably Harvey Davies' best game in a Crawley shirt. He made, kept us in the game in large parts, and obviously great to see Kabby get his first goal in a Crawley shirt. It might not have been the cleanest strike, but it's one that should give him a lot of confidence, isn't it?
It went in the net. It doesn't matter. Like, it's important that your strikers score goals, and I've been willing him to score, and I think he's stuck at his task. He makes good runs in the box, and he's been present. He's been present, and he has missed some chances. But I'd actually be more worried if he wasn't getting chances. And I'm pleased that he's got off the mark today. And I said to him, "Now you've scored one, you'll go score a hatful." And I'm sure we'll see that with Kabby and Harvey. Yeah, I thought he was excellent. He's a very good goalkeeper. I thought he was assured tonight, made some good saves. I thought he was very good with his kicking and his distribution. So yeah, proud of them 2 players.
Yeah, we've obviously lost a couple of players in the build-up to the game, forced some changes. But as we spoke about, the likes of Louis Flower, who came on, made a good impact. Max and Jack Rolls got their first starts tonight. Joy made a good appearance as well. So there are sort of players coming back, but at the same time we're losing them, which is frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, we had to make some changes tonight. Jack Rolls hasn't played loads of football, so it's important that he got some minutes and got big minutes tonight. Joy McKenna, of course, that's his first sort of like start for God knows how long now, but it's months, and big months, probably.
It's his first football of 2025.
Yeah, so calendar year. So, the fact that he got real long minutes tonight, nearly 90 minutes, and probably was 90 minutes by the time we took him off. I'm proud of him. So yeah, we give some players some game time tonight that have not played loads of football, so that's important.
Yeah, and finally, obviously, a message for the travelling fans. It's a mammoth journey on a Tuesday. A good occasion, good cup tie, and yeah, our thanks obviously go to them. Yeah,
fans were brilliant. However, I do want to ever moan. We're in this together. We're together. That's what Crawley is. We haven't got loads, but we've got to stick together. Staff, people in the back office, my players, and the fans have got to support the players. I'm not having Harry McCurdy being booed. Not having that. The kid has played his first 90 minutes on Saturday for the first time in 3 years. He's not had a good time, kind of like with injury and illness. So I want the fans to support my players, please, and not boo and go against them. You'll love him. He's going to score goals for us, and you're going to love him. So, I'm disappointed to hear kind of a few kind of jeers against him. That can't happen. We have to be connected. We have to stay together, please.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Kabby, thanks for joining us. We exit the Carabao Cup, but that was a strong performance against the Championship opposition, wasn't it?
Yeah. I thought we'll show a very, very good account of ourselves, out there today. We knew that coming into the game, it wasn't going to be an easy game, playing against a very, very top Championship side, But I think we've done very, very well. I mean, we showed in bits that, we've got a lot of qualities within the team, and I think we've got to take those positives throughout this season, and, just, go out there and show people what we're all about.
Yeah, we seem to grow in confidence throughout the game.
Yeah.
It's a very new team. Obviously, you're one of the newer players, and it's we seem to have brought on another new cohort of players that had never played together before. So it is good to see in some ways that we are gelling. Obviously fans want results quickly, but we are gelling, aren't we?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we all know that it's going to take time. It's a process. There's a lot of new players that have come in. The philosophy as well that we're learning, in terms of the style and the way that the manager wants to play is very unique to what a lot of League Two teams play like. So that's going to take time. But I think things are going really, really well. It's our third game now, like competitive game. So I think we're just learning along the journey. And I think things will change quite quickly. So I think we are picking it up quite well out there, and we just got to keep doing that. And then, I think results will come.
Yeah, and how much have you enjoyed your time at the club so far? Obviously, as we've already mentioned, being one of the newer players.
Yeah, really, really good. Really, really good. Really, really good and exciting. I think there's a lot to learn in terms of my role. I think from open play, I've never been in this team, I think, whereas I don't touch the ball as much, but I think I'm kind of up there as a striker to just be the final product in terms of, just being there to just get the goals for the team, helping the team, working hard, and making sure that I do my bit, from the top half. And I think there's a lot of learning that I've still got to do, learning the way that the manager wants me to play. And I think a lot more is going to come from myself.
Yeah, first competitive goal tonight.
Yeah.
It's going to give you a lot of confidence, isn't it? And it's, as the gaffer touched on in his interview, sometimes a striker just needs the one goal and then you'll see the goals flow. So how would you feel about that?
Yeah, no, happy. I think I'm quite disappointed in myself in the fact that, the other two games before, I think I had one against Grimsby, the one where I should have chipped the keeper maybe a lot better, and then the one against Newport when I went around him. So the chances are getting there, I think it's a bit different as a forward if you are playing the games and you're not getting the chances. Whereas in my case, I think 2 games, that's 2 goals. So I think I've got to look at the positive and see it that way, that at least in those games I am getting in a position to get the goals. And obviously, luckily today, I was in the right position at the right time to put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, and the players seem really hungry to sort of get back out there and get that first win. Is that the sort of feeling in the dressing room?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've got a lot to prove. Obviously, everyone's very, very frustrated in terms of the results so far, and in terms of, I think we feel like at times so far the performance, more so on Saturday and today, at times has merited the positive results, but that hasn't been the case. We know what we've got to do in terms of both boxes, in making sure that defensively we're a lot more sharper, and to keep the balls back we keep the balls away from our net, but ultimately on the other side, we know that we're going to get a lot of chances as strikers. So we've got and attackers. We've just got to make sure we're just sharper in both sides, defensive and attacking, and I think that is going to come. So third game in, you can see as well glimpses that we are creating chances. We just got to get crisper, in certain bits, but I think that will definitely come.
Perfect. Thank you, Kabby.
Cheers, thank you.